million, no ceiling. Hold up. Homie got two. I ain't never seen him cry, but I bet he'll ride for him. Little homie, a drop top coupe, get silver the whale, but I bet he'll some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million. Dirty dreads, dirty Vans, 200 bands, sitting all in my brother bag. All red, Testarossa, David Bowie, my only friend. Maxed out. I'm good, no great moonwalk, and the problems I'll never have.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And Irving gets it to go. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. To the inside. Gafford. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot from the low post is good.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. McGrady shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Gary Payton II.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so we've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Both free throws good from Irving. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
For three, Smith. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's asking for trouble if you don't keep Zion off the offensive glass. I mean, he will make you pay.
Back to Green. Doncic left side. Pass to Washington. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
One shot.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential. 2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Pass to Lively. To the paint. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Derek Jones Jr.
New Orleans in the lead.
Hardaway Jr.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Smith. Here's McGrady. Drops in the three. McGrady's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. 6 to shoot. Right side Hardaway. Here's Jones. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Williamson. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Pass to Exum. Down low. Here's Lively. He's scoreless. To end the run. Doncic, no good. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3, Smith.
They're really working the paint now.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Doncic. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Van Vliet. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Exum. Yet to see a basket. Hardaway up top. Left side, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Irving. Here's Lively. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Outside Jones. And here is Irving. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Exum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brooks outside. Jackson right side. Over Jones. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Wilson grabs the board. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And Washington powers it through.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
A minute 50 left in the half. The 3, Smith drains the triple.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Inside. Here's Green. And it's blocked.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Just 5 to shoot. Gafford with the ball. Payton covering. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Pass to Smith. For 3. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Doncic on the wing. Still without a bucket. Gafford. Out to the wing. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Shot clock at 6. Doncic up top. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Williamson outside. Here's McGrady. Misses from close range.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the first half now in the books. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Williamson. Pass to McGrady. On the wing, Payton. To the wing, right side. The shot from 20 feet out. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Dallas, down by 15. Pass to Washington. Outside, Green. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Pass to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the Pelicans now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Outside Eason. Out left to the wing. Screen by Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Pass to Smith. Tries again. Money from the wing. Smith's got 5 now.
Hey, that quick release is what makes Smith so lethal in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Eason. Back to Irving. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in. And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Five on the clock. Williamson left side. Here's Smith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets, and all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Outside Payton. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Eason. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
3.
Eason's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Mavericks timeout.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Doncic right side. Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. He shoots it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Brooks outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Doncic with it. Some room here for Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The open shot, Van Vliet. And it's New Orleans with another.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Outside Jones. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Doncic. Pass to Gafford. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-3 run. Over to the left wing. Back to Brooks. Here's Whitmore. And so it's New Orleans with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Here's Exum. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Now Irving. Guarded by Payton. They're running. Here's McGrady. No good that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Oh, you look at the size of the contracts now. Clark, you wish you could still lace them up?
Hey, it's all relative, BA. Guys that played way before me probably felt the same way about the money we were making in the mid-'80s. So it's relative, but it is quite astronomical. But it is a function of TV contract revenue and also merchandising and other income from ticket sales and the like, and that number is humongous, and the players deserve a significant portion of that, and that's why the math, as crazy as it looks, still works.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here's Payton. Here's McGrady. Back to Payton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smith. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And here is Irving, covered by Williamson. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Smith right side. Screen by Eason. Back to Williamson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Irving looking around. Over Payton. Smith with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams. I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
Outside Irving. Back to Jones. Payton with a steal. Here's McGrady. Smith inside to the left side wing. McGrady shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this win, they'll have a 2-1 advantage in this tightly contested season series with one more game remaining this year against Dallas.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jabari Smith.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Gafford to get back on track. The Pelicans pull it in. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Smith in the high post. Outside Payton. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Buries it from 3. That gives him a double-double.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks,
En persona, yo le voy a dar la luz, no me mi propio corazón me baja tú, yeah. El tienen que ya la tengo, no hay nada que tengan que darme. Ayer me puse a con este piquete y adivinen que tuve que quitarme. Ella quería vacilar y la bajé pa' PR, la llevé pa'l barrio pa' que con el en el una vuelta con un. La movie es de verdad, no de Disney ni de Pixar. La llevé pa' Miramar, a mirarle el mal, pa' que conmigo adentro del car, en el jet, todo set, por la nube el internet, desayunando en el aire, tostadas y un omelette, yeah.
Yo salí del barrio, por eso mi música siempre es para el barrio. Y voy a estar
Ey,
ok.
ey, ey, inspirando a los chamaquitos, poniendo a apretar los viejos, siempre tuvo a Dios de cerca, por eso es que llega un lejos, veterano y rookie, yo mismo me doy consejo, yo no soy la cabra, yo soy el conejo, el mejor, Roberto Clemente, Albert Pujol, Maradona y Messi en el fútbol, pero soy la nueva estrella, los contratos a los Sugar y Lindor, sin dejar de ser el mismo porque el dinero no te hace, aprendí eso, conozco